Hey everyone, Adam Perry here with TrueDFS, and I'm going to do a little, I guess today it's like a live before lock. We got this weird early 3 p.m. Central start. So here I am doing my normal 2:30 where I run down the slate and run sims and everything and show the product. And here I am doing a live before lock, but why the hell not? So I'm going to go through my normal process. We still have like a lot of not a lot of stuff, but there's some news that matters. Dylan Strome for Washington is a game time decision. What's up, D Pope? Let's go. So you're gonna have to watch this Strome news. I mean, I imagine Washington's pretty chalky. They have the highest total on the slate. They're not that expensive. So you're gonna get Washington and Anaheim. Anaheim's cheap as can be with a good total. It's high as like Colorado for that late night hammer. And then you'll get smatterings of other stuff. But you got to watch this Strome news. You also have to watch the lines. So SaberSim has something weird going on. I put a question in Discord to ask them, but they got something weird going along with the power play where they have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys projected only. And they've got Protas on power play 1 with McMichael. That's not power play 1. And that's important, real important. What's up, Brandon? Okay, so SaberSim is wrong here. And they're not going to get it fixed before the slate locks. So you really need to watch out for this. And their power play 1 plays the whole 2 minutes. Not the whole. Ovechkin plays the whole 2 minutes. The other guys sometimes get the whole 2 minutes. Like you look at this last power play in this game, they got the whole 2 minutes. SaberSim doesn't know that. So you got to watch out for this. Just be careful on A, the Strome news, B, what kind of lines SaberSim's got going. You're going to want to get your correlation straight. So we'll do that. We'll keep looking out too. We need goalie confirmations in the first game. I got goalies projections pulled up. You look at like Colorado bunching, but they're real expensive. You could do so much with Anaheim here bunching up, Washington, right? What if we did the Washington power play? I assume Strome's going to be there, which makes it more expensive, but highest total on the slate, damn good. It's a good play. You got to use both Ds, which is tough. Okay, maybe we can't put in Logan Thompson. Let's see which goalie is looking best in goalie stuff. Logan Thompson. Well, I would love to correlate him. I don't know that we could get it right now. Holtz is going to come up as a good point per dollar guy, I imagine, right? He's on line 1 for Vegas now. Romanov, Roy. Well, Holt's not really popping that much. Despite being on line 1, he's just, I guess, not going to get the ice time that we'd want. But 2,500, it works. You could play 3D. You know, you could put the 2,500 guy in the flex, get you a ton of money to do whatever the heck you want. I mean, oh, no, we need a goalie. Okay, let's say. We're not going to go Sorokin. Next cheapest is Gibson. Could do something like that. Let's just say we correlated the goalie and spent up. It's just plenty you can do still. You can get like a Hurdle. Looks good. This is so chalky. But look what you could do with. I mean, you could do so much with Washington. They're going to be played. You don't need to go D in the flex if you don't want to, if you're not so inclined. You could put like a Holtz in there. You know, a lot of options with Washington and Anaheim. They're going to be mega owned. Let's go over to SaberSim and build. I don't want any of this junk. 4 3s and above. We consistently see in the post-lock sims that these lineups just way outperform, even on small slates, way outperform the rest of it. How much salary do we have here? 44. Do we need min salary? We don't need it. Okay. Let's build, run some sims, see where we get. Let's see. Let's check in Discord. No goalie confirmations yet. Let's see. No goalie confirmation. No answer from Saber Sim. Do we have? Yeah. Okay. We got Pater models running. That is a good thing. I imagine Blackwood's starting for Colorado, right? Who knows? Doesn't matter. The price is going to be the same. I mean, we can look and see if it affects the odds. If it's not Blackwood, right? He's the starter. Or is Wedgwood the starter? They're both about equal. Let's get the odds up here. Avs were like minus 117. They came down 2 cents. That's not because of goalie thing, just market moved. So maybe a little bit of line value on these Vegas guys. They're not cheap for what their total is. Gibson's a good play, right? At 7,400. Gibson revenge season against Anaheim. You know, coin flip to get the win. I don't know. But the Colorado goalie at 7,600 as favorites. Gonna look good. Of course, you could play Schmidt or whoever starts. I don't know who's starting for Vegas. Schmidt or Lindblom. I imagine it's Schmidt. All right. Any updates here? Nada. We'll run another sim too once we get the final lines. But let's see. I'm running it for the 333, which is a 100-man field. I think it's a 3 max. It knows all of that. So let's see. I mean, the Washington thing's tricky. I hope they get it solved before lock, and you can't completely solve it without the Strome news. Now, if Strome's not in there, Dubois probably gets under-owned. 4,200 at center. What's my top line? Detroit. I'm not surprised. The ownership is down there. Sabres got a strong total on Detroit. I mean, they've got their total the same as Vegas and just a tad below Colorado. Is that true, though? Yeah, they're just about the same, right? They should be a tad below Vegas. But, of course, SaberSim is using averages. We want medians for betting, so we can't quite use that as an analogous system, but good enough for our purposes. So question is, do we want to play Detroit? I mean, one of the things that happens, let's get our top 10 ROI lineups. One of the things that happens is you see SaberSim guys that use SaberSim coalescing on similar lineups. Detroit. So I don't know, does Detroit come in higher because of this? Does everyone using SaberSim end up on Detroit? What do our stacks look like? Mostly onslaughts. 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 3s. I prefer the onslaughts. It's Detroit. Who comes up next? If we go 20 lineups, is it all Detroit? Oh, we got a sim update. What is that for? Oh, okay. Blackwood's out, Wedgwood's in, Schmid's out, Lindblom's in. That's why we check. Both starters are out. I wonder if the total moves because of that. We'll find out. Like, I'm inclined. I want to hand build a little and see what you could do. Is this all top 20 lineups? A Vegas gets in there as a 4-3. What does it look like? Vegas with Detroit. That'll be real. That'll be low owned. That'll be low owned. Can we get a Colorado? What does Colorado look like? What could you do? Can I play these guys? Right? They're sort of matchup proof. The total's not great, but God, it's Colorado. They're going to get so many minutes. And they could get elevated minutes in this game. It's kind of a good real life game. Wedgwood. Boy, I don't know. Romanov, we said. You can go Romanov. Holtz is going to have, he's not going to not correlate with it. Even. Center. Maybe we want Dubois. Oh, we can't play Dubois. Connor McMichael. Connor. Then we have 2,900. What if you go like this? On slot. Colorado fits. I'm not supposed to show a full lineup. I'll tell you what, if you dupe that lineup that I wasn't supposed to show, I'll be happy because I know you're watching. So I won't complain. But don't dupe me. I didn't do that. Okay. Vegas, Washington chalk. You just can't get it to give you Colorado. All right, top 75 lineups. Is there a top ROI? No one's going to play Colorado, though. No one's going to do it, huh? The midday hammer. Here's a Colorado 5-man. What does it look like? So who do you not have? You don't have Natchez, but you got Carlson and Terry. And you got to go down to Igor. And you do have the D in the flex. I'm not surprised. These all... No, here you get DeBrincat and Finney. But you got to play Nick Dowd. Let's see some more of those. I don't know why. I'm just into it. I think it's going to be untouched in 100 lines. Like, people are going to have the one-offs. One-off Nichushkin's going to be popular, I think. And I think where people can, they'll get McKinnon one-off. I don't like that, though. I don't know. You could fit the whole damn thing with just a couple of values. Now, the value's not great on this slate, though. That's the thing. Did we get confirmation of those goalies? I just saw SaberSim updated, but wait till we get lines, too. Need an ownership update. We'll rebuild. Here's what I'm talking about. Carlson, Comfer, Roy. You get McKinnon, Lehkonen, Natchez. No Nichushkin. How about that? Oh, because it has Olofsson on power play 1? That's not correct. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. McKinnon, Natchez, Lehkonen is not on power play 1. Okay. Fair enough. Is there any without D in the flex? Here's with Nichushkin. You put White Cloud, you get Carlson, McKinnon, Lehkonen, no Natchez. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. What's the ROI? You still get a plus EV lineup. And I think post-contest it's going to grade really nicely. I do. So you get the power play, add in Tays, punt D in the flex. Here you get the power play. But you get no, not the whole thing, but you get Carlson. You get to correlate with Blackwood. What about the thing I did? Oh, here's with McMichael. You get a Brent Burns. Do we have lines yet? Okay, another Sims running. What's up, D-Pope? Should be going to Savannah. Ghost Pirates game. Nice. 5 max, should I run it with portfolio? I mean, I'd run with portfolio. For sure. I think you, I mean, here I'm doing something different. It's one lineup. But if I was playing 5, I'd just totally letting portfolio manager decide that for me. Do we have lines yet? McKinnon, McCarr, Natchez, Nichushkin, Olofsson. Okay, Gibson's confirmed. We don't have lines yet. What is Sim doing? You can't see my Discord, can you? I'm gonna figure that out. That's okay. You don't need to see my Discord. So another Sim's running. Okay, we've got some movement here on the total. Both totals go up with the backup goalies in. Colorado becomes a bigger favorite. I don't know why. I have my heart set on this. I just think no one's going to do it. And that when we look, on Monday when I do a video, we'll look at the post-contest Sims and we'll see how this grades. And we'll see if I am right. What if you don't go with the power play? Saber Sim says that's the power play. And DFO has that as the power play. DFO is pretty good. Let's look at the shift chart for good measure. Is this Sim done? No. Yeah, Deep Pope, I would definitely run portfolio manager for 5. I can't make the decision. That decision it's tough. Like how to properly diversify. It's best answered by the algorithm. And Uniques isn't going to do it. Uniques is blunt. So what did power play? Nelson got power play 1 on the second power. They had 2 power plays. Nelson got 1. But he was on power play 2 here, and Natchez is there. Did Natchez get injured or something? Oh, he didn't get Natchez just comes out. Weirdly. I don't know why. I don't know if something happened. You have a rule for your sacks to be even strength line and power play. Should I? I think so. I don't know. I don't think you need the rule period. Solavoyev is in HS. Why are we're not getting lines? Where is Sabersim getting the lines for? I wouldn't set that rule. I think you want to get what you get, not forcing even strength or power play. There's more merit to massive stacks tonight. I find that when I look at post-contest Sims, Those are always underplayed, and they grade really well. So, Blackhawks practicing line pairs. Okay, here's Vegas lines. Barbashev, I go, no changes really here. We don't have Avs lines. That's frustrating. I don't know. The Onslaught's grade really well. D Pope. If you look at post contest sims, they're underplayed. So I'm into it. Is White Cloud gonna? How does he work with White Cloud against my goalie too? Yeah. What other options do I have? McKinnon, Nichushkin, Olofsson. When you get DeBrincat with Gibson. McKinnon, Natchez, Nichushkin, Olofsson. What is with... Yeah, Olofsson's getting the power play one. I'm running low on time here. What if we did the power play? Carr and Nichushkin. No one's going to do this. Yeah, good luck to you too, D Pope. What we'll do on Monday is we'll take a look at our EV and see how we graded running things like this. This is something I've been doing kind of on most days that's really helpful. All right, let's rerun some lineups here. We're under the gun a bit. I don't love the DN flex because I just don't think you need to do it on this slate. But maybe it's only a 100-man field. The value's there. Roy was grading well, right? Point per dollar. Blackwood. Can we get Carlson? No. Comfer was showing up a lot. Comfer. I mean, McMichael will look a lot better if Strome's out. Dubois will look great if Strome's out. Is there someone for 3K we could get? Jack Drury. Does he correlate with Olofsson? Let's just save this so we have something in here. Romanov. Hurry. All right. Let's run the Sims. We got 5 minutes, plenty of time. Do we have Colorado lines yet? That I don't like. It makes me wonder. Okay. Let's get him. Let's get Dubois in the flex. How much do we have? So let's get up to Blackwood. Sorry, Wedgwood. Sorokin. I don't know about Sorokin. Vetrano and Dowd. 8 minutes is. It's kind of interesting. Gibson and Finney. Ooh, Chikrin. Michael, Troy Terry. Let's see what the EV is a priori on this. It's only my Saber score. What's the ROI? It's good ROI. Let's see where this measures. Getting plenty of time on the ice. Let's see. Vegas line still, we're just not going to get Avalanche lines. TFO update. Anything? Well, we could put Colton in. That's even better, right? Wow. Is Colton who project? Let's see. He's got a 4.75 projection. Colton has 2 and more correlation, I would imagine. Yes, way more. I'm going to go with my gut here. Let's see what the ownership looks like when we flip over the cards. So there, I want to trust SaberSim, but SaberSim doesn't have final updates. And it appears we're not getting the Colorado lines before lock. Hopefully there's no funny business. NHL game day lines. Let's see. No. We've got Wedgwood confirmed. But where? Did anyone say anything? Nobody answered me. So lonely. All right. I see. You could say, well, why didn't you play this McMichael line that graded really well? And the thing I don't like about it, because it grades well, but McMichael is not on power play 1. And I'm not even sure he's on line 1 if Strom's in. If Strome's in, he's going to line 2 and power play 2. And if they're playing their power play 1 guys the full time, then McMichael's is just not grading that way that it says. So I don't know. All right, so we've got under 20%. This is not that low, but let's see. I don't know. I kind of like it. I put Cold in there, Dubois. All right. There we have it. Let's see. Only 6%. 6 people have Wedgwood. Let's see what ownership was supposed to be here. 1% on Colton. It came in at 2 people had him. Okay. Makes sense. Let's see. We do high stakes, single entry has McKinnon at 31. We get him at 35. Natchez at 11. Says Natchez at 1. So I don't know. We'll see how we grade. Usually when we do this, we grade really well, and we beat everyone in the Sklansky Bucks game. So I'm going to guess we do once again, but we don't know. Wedgwood's in. Yeah, I've got Wedgwood. Blackwood projected because I didn't – SaberSim caught it, but I didn't need to update because I hand-did it. So I've got Wedgwood. And we get a little bit of line value on him, Marco, because the odds moved a little bit in Colorado's favor late. Wedgwood – Blackwood was projected for 13. So Wedgwood, we got a deal on him ownership-wise. Olofsson came up pretty high. Okay, so we'll see when the slate hits 9 o'clock. We got to wait all day, but we'll see how we grade. And I'm going to go sweat the game. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Helps us out. Check out TrueDFS.com. It's promo code NBA2526. It's NBA in all caps. You get 30% off your first month subscription. So all the tools that I used, plus the paydirt model for DFS and betting, Sheets' projections, Goldie's projections that we were using, Premium Discord, Cruises NASCAR stuff, you get all that stuff in all these different packages. So check it out. Check out and like and subscribe. Check out the channel every day. We got more great content coming for you, and good luck on tonight's slate.